What's up, idols? It's CC Lesson 3. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Just want to give you guys a little bit of an update. Before we jump in, I do want to say, if you guys follow me on Patreon, I just uploaded a story time yesterday. It was a part 2 to the threesome. I had a threesome in Korea story time. She had an update. She wanted me to wait a little bit because there was a new update to the update, and it looks like things are going well for her. Here's a clip. So while I was dialing things back, he made the arrangements for when and where we'd meet. Looking back now, I get what my friend meant, but also at the same time, it was unfair to June to be like that. Have you seen Spider-Man No Way Home? Yup. MJ said, if you expect disappointment, you can't be disappointed. I expected him to ghost. I expected the worst from him, and I had no reason to. But I guess it was a way to protect myself. When we met up, he seemed hesitant because I had become so distant. He cautiously said to me, "Is it okay if we hug?" He told me he'd tell me before he dumped me. And I joked with him saying we'd have to be dating first before you can dump me. And then he said, "Oh, are we not dating?" At that moment, I literally forgot how to breathe. Just like that, he told me we are dating.
A few moments later.
So a few hours later, he comes over and I don't know what to expect, but it was definitely looking forward to seeing him again. He hugged me as soon as he came in. He said he hopes I feel better and trust him more after our talk. And I said I do. And before I could finish my thought or my sentence, he started to kiss me and we were making out. Right there, about to do it again. I will see. If you want to see that full story, check out my Patreon, link below in the description. So for this video, for the past few days, I've been talking to a few lawyers, and I do have like a video call with one of them tomorrow. But so far, based on what they've been telling me, a lot of them don't understand what that border guy was talking about. And it is a little frustrating because a few of them have kind of told me that I'm fine in my current situation, but I don't want anything like this to happen again. So I'm hoping that tomorrow with the consultation or the video chat and everything, we can talk about other potential visas for something a bit more long term, because I've moved so much as a kid. I've been to 14 schools. So the thought of even figuring out where I want to be long term forever is very, very challenging for me. It's impossible for me to imagine where I want to be right now. Where do I want to live forever? Part of me feels like, oh man, I really do miss California. Part of me really likes it here. Part of me is like, I could give Korea another go. Like, I do not know. I will say I'm very disappointed that so many people in the comments have had similar experiences. And I, as an American, I do know that border immigration, all this stuff in the States is ridiculous. Even I've had some, they're harassing me. I was like, I'm just coming back. What's the purpose of your visit? I live here. I'm just coming back home. Like, what do you mean? There was this one really cool guy where when I left Korea and I was going to California, and the guy asked me, so what were you doing in Korea? And I was like, oh, BTS and K-pop. He's like, no way, my daughters love them. All that K-pop stuff is taken over. Like, he was a really cheerful dude. But for the most part, I do know they're pretty intimidating and they want to make sure you're not about to commit a crime. I totally get that. Like I said, I don't blame them for stopping me and questioning me, because it does look suspicious. Because how would a normal person be able to live in another place for so long without doing something illegal or working this? Like, I totally get that. I wasn't mad that I got stopped and questioned because I knew it was going to happen eventually. What made me mad was the fact that he sat me there and told me I was breaking a law that doesn't exist. And like I said, for the past few days, I've been talking with these other lawyers and they're like, yeah, that's not a thing. And they haven't even wanted to charge me because they're like, well, there's nothing you really need from us. And it is frustrating because I need to know another step to make sure this doesn't happen again. So yeah, that's where things stand on that front. But the reason I wanted to make this video is about something different. So when we were on our family vacation and we were in Florida, I don't know what it was. I don't know why. But I decided, okay, I definitely have to make it back to Korea this autumn. And the reason I've been putting it off for so long is, one, I don't like going to Korea when it's hot. Like, you will never catch me there in the summertime willingly, or even spring. So autumn, winter, those are my preferred times to go, but preferably autumn. Autumn is just my favorite season, period. So not only that, but also I don't know that many people in Korea anymore. Bria lives in Jeju. Last time I was in Korea I was in Jeju the whole time, and I would prefer to not be in Jeju because I lived there my whole first year back in 2017. I want to be on the mainland for sure. And if you follow me on Instagram, then you might have caught the post that I made on my story. I was like, if you guys live in Korea, hit me up because I'm planning to be there soon. I keep referring back to different things. So last October, I went to Dublin to visit my friend Kayla. That was the first time we met up. We hit it off. She's about to move to Korea. So that's the one exciting I'll have to hang out with, spend time with, make memories with. There's also another really cool girl I never had the chance to meet in person yet. She's from Mexico. Her name's Lucy, if you're watching. Hola, mami. She's supposed to be going for a few months this autumn too. So I'm putting together some cool girls that we can hang out with. And there's a lot of people who are like, oh my God, I'm living here now. I'm a teacher here now. And there's so many reasons I've been hesitant to go back to Korea. Like I said, the weather, not wanting to be alone. But a lot of my lowest points have been in Korea. Don't get me wrong, there are days, mostly good days, obviously. But I do have more good days than bad days. But some of the days where I felt the worst about myself, the most lonely, the most just like, what am I even doing with myself, was in Korea. And I do attribute a lot of that to me when I spend a lot of time alone in public. It's not too good for my mental. Like when I'm in a house alone, love it. I'm gonna binge some anime, I'm gonna do some editing. I can totally be in the house by myself. But when I'm alone in public, I hate it. I hate it. Like I remember my first breakdown was when I was coming back from, what's their amusement park called? I'm drawing such a blank. Everland. And I remember I went to Everland with some friends, but they were staying there at the Ramada or something, which is funny because that's where I ended up quarantining at when I went to Korea during COVID. And coming back, I was by myself and I was just walking around crying because I was by myself. So that is one thing I've learned about me. You know, some people can do solo travel, some people can be out and do their own thing. I can't be out and do my own thing. Like if I'm going to be somewhere, I need to be with friends and with people that I enjoy spending time with. So that's another reason I've been putting it off, because I don't know that many people over there. But now it seems like I do. Not only that, with my boyfriend being in Hong Kong, that's kind of a short flight. So we might be able to go to Korea together or go back and forth, you know, some sort of thing where if I'm staying in Korea for a few weeks, he can come and visit me. Or if I'm in Hong Kong with him, we can go together. It seems like it's going to work out. I'm excited about this. And also yesterday I was telling him, you know, let me know how you feel about this. Nothing's set in stone yet, but he still hasn't met my parents or my family. I got to meet his brother, his mom, his friends and stuff. So we're thinking that maybe after spending time in Korea and Hong Kong, and I've always wanted to go to Indonesia, so I'm hoping to make that happen too. But maybe he could come to the States with me, maybe before Christmas or after, because I don't want to take him away from his family for Christmas. You know, maybe before or after Christmas, he can meet my people and we can go from there. What kind of content would you like to see me do in Korea? Because I do miss vlogging, but like it's been very clear, like even the vacation vlog I did, like the lowest views on my channel right now. So I do like vlogging. I know you guys don't really like the vlogs, but maybe if they're in Korea, you'll like them again. I'm not sure, so let me know below. And I don't know, I feel like so much has happened since the last time I was in Korea, where it just seems like these gender issues are getting worse and more apparent, and like every bit of news that I get from Korea these days has been about some sort of sexual deviancy, whether it's the other nth room chat, because yeah, there's another one, Taeil from NCT, these deep fakes where they're violating, like they find new ways to oppress girls and women, and I don't understand this. And like I'm amazed because UIN just got sentenced to like 1 year in prison for doing drugs. And then you know these people who are like actual whole predators and cause harm to other people, and they're roaming the streets free, where you might get a suspended sentence if you do something like that. I keep trying to remember how much I liked being in Korea without, you know, looking at the news and social issues going on. Like I really liked being there, but of course too much of a good thing is not good anymore. It won't be like a long visit, but it you know, a few months, a few weeks, we'll see. I also feel like this visit might be different because it's been a while since I've been there, because I did go in 2022, but I was in Jeju the whole time. And the last time I was in Seoul was in 2021 and it was still COVID-ish. So it'll be nice to be back there when things are mostly normal again. So yeah, that's another thing. If you are living in Korea and you're planning to be there this autumn-ish, winter-ish, let me know and we can maybe meet up, because I like meeting you guys. Just be warned, because I am shy and weird at first. Until I feel like I know you, then I can be my normal goofy crackhead energy self. But it was cool. Like when I first met up with Kayla, I was so nervous because one, I'd never been to Ireland before. Two, we never met in person before. But since we've been talking online since 2020, it just felt like we knew each other, and we just hit it off. I can't wait to see her again. And that's how I was when I first came here and met Marika too. We were talking online for a bit. So when we got to each other, like, hey girl, hey, like it feels so natural. So it's cool. Like I said before, I am very grateful that because of YouTube and all this stuff, and we have this, we're all drawn to K-pop and the Korean entertainment and stuff. I feel like anime friends and K-pop friends just hit different. Like it's just a camaraderie on a different level. I'm doing Comic-Con soon. I can't wait. But yeah, so it would be really cool to meet you guys. It looks like this Korea trip is actually finally happening. I've been flirting with this idea for a while, like, oh, I'm gonna go back, I should go back, but now I am definitely going back. I need to get over there. There's some friends that I want to hang out with over there, and I am excited. So I just wanted to give you guys a little update. So far, it looks like with regarding my status here, I'm fine. But again, I want to explore other visa options and stuff because I don't want this to keep being a thing. A few of you guys were asking me, why don't you just move there? Why don't you just make it permanent? Because I don't know if I want to be here permanently. Like, it is hard for me to imagine myself in one place long-term and forever because I've never been in just one place long-term forever. Like, if they had a digital nomad visa here, that would be perfect for me. And that's probably what I'm going to do in Korea. As the world becomes, you know, a much more online workspace where people can work from home, I'm hoping that more countries will start introducing these digital nomad visa types because that is like right up my alley. That's perfect for me. I'm too old for a lot of working holiday visas. And I don't know, maybe I could do a part-time work visa. I don't really want to be a student again right now. So I don't know. We'll see. Tomorrow is when I'll probably get the most. Tomorrow is probably where I'll get the most like answers, I guess, like official and definite, because again, the people I've been talking to for the past few days are like, we don't know if there's really anything we can do. Like, you're not doing anything wrong. You technically haven't broken the law, but of course that is to the border agent's discretion. Like, you have been here for a long time, but you haven't violated any rule. So that is my update. I didn't want this video to be too long. I just wanted to let you guys know I'm about to be back in Korea. Things are about to be exciting. I'm fine for now, but before I go, fret not. The next few videos will be back to normal. It won't be about my personal drama. I'm planning to do a story time that was kind of crazy. Also on Instagram and my DMs and in the comments here, a lot of you guys have asked me to talk about like the Nth Room and Tail and a lot of the deep fake, all this sexual trauma coming from Korea. And I'm going to do that, but I want to do it with Marika. So on her next day off, we're going to do that together because I like filming with her. It's nice to film with a friend and not just be talking to a camera, like to feed off of that. And she makes me laugh so much. So that's going to be fun. Be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys for watching. If you did, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Annyeong!